that's gruesome.
Bro, I'm telling you, it wasn't that bad, bro. It wasn't that
Yeah,
bad.
you been.
It was
you
slightly
be-
intriguing. I was like, damn, would I have stabbed them like that?
Yeah,
I gotta look
we
at
might
that
need to
today.
do the second floor.
Come on, guys.
Low-key, I just have to say, I did the same thing with my sister yesterday because she started talking to me. It was like, but watch this person. Yeah, nigga, we heard you fart.
Bro, damn, I ain't fart, y'all. I'm sorry. Look.
What you rated 1 out of 10 Squid Games?
7.5. 7.5.
No, because I think it's gonna be a series.
Bro,
So I think it's
already
gonna be.
is a
I
series.
think it's
just
gonna be. No,
What
it's
you
a
rate-
mini
what you rate
series
the
right
first
now.
season?
This is season 1.
I say 8.5, 9.
It wasn't that wrong.
What other strong series have you like watched? Like Power. You watch Power?
Game of Thrones, yeah. But I like Game of Thrones more than Power. It was just more versatile. I don't like the way to get the.
Those are good series. Squid, Game of Thrones, and Power. Rank them so far. First season.
Game of Thrones #1.
Okay.
Squid gonna always be last, bro.
Probably.
Squid always gonna be last.
But
you
it's.
you gotta do season 1.
But it's only season 1.
On the guys, you gotta do season 1 episodes. A season 1 series, bro.
I'm probably watch it this week.
So as season 1, I would rank them. They probably a tie. Cause I know it's gonna be more. It got to be more coming after.
Is
this.
it?
The way they blew.
I haven't seen it. Is it prevalent? It sounds like it's prevalent because of what everybody's saying. Like it sounds like it tied into the time.
You would actually like it.
That's what somebody else told me.
You would actually like.
It was like, nah, bro.
Because you would actually like it because of the like finances and stuff like that. Like,
hey, give me my intro, bro.
Yeah, I gotta watch
Give
that
me my
shit.
intro, bro.
Yo, intro. Go ahead and intro.
This is another episode of Real Nonsense. Your boy Jay Clark in the building.
It's your boy PGE also as well.
JC, you just like give me the intro.
Like you usually do the intro, though.
Why we gotta give you your intro?
Right. That's why I paused. Like,
look, I'm David Ruffin. Look, they don't want Temptations without me. Look,
okay.
Nah, hey, I tried it. It was there. Fuck y'all.
But nah, you would like it. Like,
I'm gonna check it out.
It's like even because I was like. The end, I was like, wow. Just put everything into perspective.
Bro, I can't even cap. I wanted to say what happened at the end so bad.
Nah,
Jay Clark ain't watched it,
you
bro.
need to,
Jay Clark, I ain't
when
gonna
you
cap.
watch it, you'll see.
The end ain't gonna make you be like, whoa.
I don't even think he gonna be shocked. He gonna be like, see? I be trying to tell you. You're gonna watch all of it at one time.
I'm gonna watch it before the next episode, though. I'm gonna watch it between the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it before we talk again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's probably next episode is probably the last time
it is pretty gruesome.
So, well, it's not that gruesome.
You know what?
It's just niggas getting
what?
popped. It's just niggas getting popped, bro.
My lady watched it, and my daughter was scared of it. Like the little theme song or whatever. Every time my daughter run out the room, that's why I didn't watch it. Yeah, because like I'm like she's scared of it.
It is gruesome. What do you think?
Oh, it's not that gruesome.
She like mom.
It's not that bad, bro. I'm telling you, it's niggas getting popped.
Nigga,
maybe you used to
Yeah,
maybe you be desensitized.
Yeah,
to,
it's just niggas getting popped. Bro.
They show it. And like anytime you hold a gun to somebody's head and they show it getting blown off, that's gruesome.
Not that gruesome, bro. What? Now I can see that they would have shot that nigga head off or some shit, bro. They popped him.
But it was some of that stuff that was.
It say a lot that we used to that type of imagery.
It was a few mugs that got jabbed. So we watched them jab like
you used to trauma, in other words.
Right.
That's I guess so.
And they got blood splashing all on their face. Yeah, that's gruesome.
Bro, I'm telling you, it wasn't that bad, bro.
Yeah, you been.
It was slightly intriguing. I was like, damn, would I have stabbed them like that?
Yeah,
I gotta look at
we might need to do the second floor. Nah, come on, guys.
Look, right.
Look, joke. Speaking of jokes,
stop. Look, can I plug myself in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you're right. Not right now.
So Squid is a win. It's a must watch.
Yeah, it's solid,
like
bro.
it.
I fuck with it. I
like
definitely
it.
fuck with it.
I like it.
I said startup for the first episode was kind of weird. and the way they wrapped it around made me like. I guess that was what made me watch it because I was like, damn, what the fuck? Where's the game part of it? But like, it started as like. Can I give you like the surrounding background?
I don't want nothing.
Nothing. You just want to see.
He wants his own perspective.
Right now, it seemed like some Teletubbies running around with guns. I seen a bunch of colors. I seen some.
Bro, I have no idea. You don't know what's going on right now, bro.
And that's how I am because I be wanting my own perspective. I don't want to go in looking for stuff, expecting certain things to happen, and that's somebody had already.
Like, the last show I watched on Netflix, I admittedly was just like, I'm watching this shit. Mm-hmm. Black Mirror, bro.
I haven't seen that.
Black Mirror,
bro. No,
Black Mirror.
I watched like one episode of that.
You ain't like it?
I watched the
Black Mirror.
Who's Captain America right now?
I couldn't tell you.
The black dude. The black dude.
Oh yeah.
Damn, what's his name, bro?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm horrible with
Anthony Mackie.
What episode of Black Mirror did you watch? You didn't like it?
Bro, the episode where, you know who played Falcon? Anthony Mackie, folks.
What happened in the episode?
Bro, so he was playing the game, bro. And the game was like he could plug into the game, right?
It ain't the foo-foo one, is it?
Bro.
It is that one?
Yes,
that's the only one. That's the only one I didn't watch.
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the only one I didn't watch.
I'm chilling with my girl. She instantly, man, I'm finna turn on this. She turned on the show, bro. Folks go into the game. So the game is like it's immersive. It was like full virtual reality, like to where like all he had to do was put like 2 pods on the side of his head, right? Mm-hmm. And he get immersed into this game. His mind get immersed into like a fighting game. Mm-hmm. So he's fighting as like a woman. No, actually, his friend is fighting as a woman. And he's fighting as like a Chinese man, right? So he fighting as a Chinese man, and they just fighting across like across like online planes and shit. And one day they just start chilling because they could chill in there. They could just chill in there. Mm-hmm. And his friend must have started getting on zesty shit with him, like, and they start like having sexual relationship in game as dude and woman. As Asian man and Asian woman. And outside of game, there were just 2 black guys. Oh. So it kind of lost me.
Black Mirror
lost me. It was weird.
But each episode on Black Mirror is different. Like, it's not like it's an ongoing series. Mm-hmm. Like, you can watch episode 13. It's like an individual. It's like SpongeBob.
Well, it's like what's the Loki on Disney?
Yeah. Nah, but that has a storyline behind it.
Yeah, but that was himself in a different universe.
Yeah,
but just a woman
though.
But it was him.
Episode, but the concept of that episode is dope. Like, I didn't watch it, but that's true Black Mirror. Like, video game.
That's wild though.
That's true.
That's wild though, bro. When I watched it, like I ain't gonna cap. Like, I watched it, and I don't want to say I was like shocked, but it was like, damn, this is crazy.
You gotta watch.
He was seeing his homie in like real life, and it was like he was like, we have to talk about this. I'm like,
if that's the first episode you watch, you gotta watch any other one. I watched every other one other than that one, and they was trippy, bro.
I'm not gonna flex. I was high that day too.
Oh yeah, you low key gotta watch Black Mirror high, like because it just
look some thoughts just be some
high thoughts be too advanced for you?
So no, not advanced. Sometimes you ever met somebody that's so deep they sound stupid. Mm-hmm. Like
every.
You talking about
Jay Clark? Jay Clark.
No, like
Jay Clark can walk up to you and be like, "Hey, so if your credit ain't right, you dead." Jay Clark, what the fuck you talking about? If your credit ain't right, you dead.
No, like y'all conversation, like.
Real talk.
He's talking about real talk.
But
the conversation y'all was having the other day, like we just talking about. I'm like, is that a TV? It's only a TV because they told us it was a TV. I'm like,
bro, okay, so we was talking like simulation versus reality.
I get it.
How do we know if we're not in like a simulation right now?
I get
controlled by somebody.
The movie Matrix.
Bro, how is that not the same thing as having God around, bro?
No.
We being in God's own. How is being in a simulation controlled by a singular person not the same thing as being, bro? What?
Free will.
We're in God
choice.
but every choice is already made.
No,
it's not.
You have free will, my friend.
You came here because you wasn't gonna come here this morning, right?
Stop, bro.
Until I called, it was like, hey, you could do that after such and such.
I hear you.
So you had the free will of not coming or coming.
How do you, bro? What's really free will?
You choosing.
What really is a thought?
We really don't have we.
Can you control a thought before it enters your mind? As action.
Those are those real questions. The hard questions.
Right. So it's
they don't want you to ask them.
So one thing is being able to have balance because you, I get that there are things that we just don't understand and that we gonna have open thoughts about, and that are healthy to have open thoughts about, open mind. But at the same time, there are things that are just it is what
Point
it
blank?
is. Yeah.
Cut dry.
Yeah.
Actually, my man,
right.
Actually, my man, Wild, excuse me, y'all, explaining it to me is this, and this actually what made me actually like lean more towards that thought process. Folks was like, if I jump up in the air right now, whether I know if there's gravity or not, I'm gonna fall down. He said, so that's something that I don't even need to know really even exists for it to be there, for it to be real, for it to be tangible. And like, I see that as like, I can see that as a thought process. You feel me? I can see what y'all saying, but at the same time, I feel like everything is up to interpretation. Bro.
I was gonna say everything up for debate.
Oh God, everything up to interpretation. How I personally feel about it. I was telling bro, it's all of my perception, how I perceive things in the world.
It's a dangerous place to be.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cause
everything is not up to interpretation.
That's an emotional.
Reality, nigga. Like,
that's an emotional thought. Like that's as if to say how you feel actually matters to the things that happen around you. You know, how you think matters, but how you feel, like how you react to the things that happen in your life, how you feel doesn't really matter. Like you have to react to them and do something about them. So your thoughts matter because your thoughts are going to, you know, display what you do in real life, your actions. But your feelings, like, oh, I'm upset today. Oh, I'm tired today. Like mentally tired. Oh, I'm not motivated today. How you feel don't matter. You still got stuff to do.
But how you feel doesn't affect your daily life?
It shouldn't. Like
it
how
does.
It does, but
it overdoes. You can't say it don't.
But you can control that. That's where free will come back in. Because I can choose to feel unmotivated and choose to feel sad and mad and angry, or I can choose to be happy and choose to be motivated and be proactive. Like,
what if I don't have those choices?
But you do.
Why don't you? Are you incapable? Like, are you
depression?
If
I don't have the choice to feel happy,
I don't want to say that.
I don't want to go there. I
don't. Jay Clark will get himself canceled in
No, but that's why making sure your mental health is healthy.
Your thoughts,
healthy right?
Thoughts, like healthy thoughts are everything.
So because you do have
some shit is uncontrollable, bro. Y'all can't sit here and say that's not one of the aspects of life that's really uncontrollable.
I feel like you control your feelings with your thoughts. Your thoughts are controllable. You just have to, if your brain is, you have to control your mind, unless your mind will control you. If your brain is running rapid and telling you negativity all day and you let it without correcting it, you will do negative things. You will have negative thoughts. You will have negative relationships. Like, but if you constantly challenge your brain, I'm going to tell y'all something off air, because I don't want to say that on air, but when you constantly challenge your brain to correct itself, like, it will have no choice.
Yeah.
It's like muscle memory. It's like doing push-ups.
I feel you.
Brain is a muscle.
It's like even when you in the gym and everything in your body is telling you can't get this up. But right. I wasn't.
But I feel what you're saying though. Like you said, like muscle memory and shit. But at the same time, I don't know, bro. It's one of those things I'm always thinking about. It's always gonna be that other option.
Right.
It's always gonna be one more option.
I will still say having open mind about those things, but at the same time, be careful about how deep you go into it. Because I can't tell you the amount of nights I done stayed up watching YouTube videos, and then you just like,
I used to read the Bible.
Am I alive right now?
I used to read the Bible the wrong way to my bro. I used to read the Bible to like understand like human. I used to read it from like a psychological standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't do that.
You can't do that. And I would want to like read it and like, okay, what does this mean? What is it like? I would want fact or fiction, but my bro told me once. Shout out my bro Zay. He was like, you gotta read the Bible and see how you can interpret the stories to your real life. Like it's just a bunch
can
of
you
lessons.
apply it? Yeah,
it's a bunch of lessons.
Yeah.
Like they went through this. How can you compare that to real life, your modern situation? It's not like he was wrong, he was right. He was wrong, he was right.
That's crazy. Cause I had one of the guys tell me like, actually my homie read. Like he had told me like, bro, I like said, really, it's if you can like see that shit in your own life. And if you can put those lessons into action in your own life. He said whether those lessons are real or fake, whether they really happened or whether they didn't happen, it's still a lesson at the end of the day. So even if this is just a metaphor for you to be able to do this better or for you to look at shit like this in this way, it's like these, like you said, like whether it's tangible or whether it's real or not, it's all just teaching us shit. And that's how I had to understand it. And I had to stop looking at shit so literal, bro. I gotta stop looking at shit so literal.
Well, see, the thing is, like, a lot of the stuff in the Bible, like, how they make movies and stuff, all of those stories are in the Bible.
All of them. And every book was wrote with some influence of the Bible. I was reading, like, a Chinese Buddhist, like...
Right.
I think I told you I was reading, like, a Buddhist, like...
Like the
mental type of challenging book, and they was quoting scripture. And I'm like, that's what made me go back to my Bible. I'm like, why am I reading this, like... Chinese literature, basically.
And even you talk about corporate America, like businesses implement biblical principles because it makes their business successful. Of certain tithing, certain saving, certain way to govern their employees, certain ways, like they implement a lot of these biblical principles that we can't even, most actual Christians can't even see and implement in their own life.
Man, they talk about investing in the Gospels. They talk about credit, pretty much. They talk about saving, all of that.
Because people talk about Jesus. So Jesus came into the world as a poor man, right? Was born in a barn.
True.
But if they needed money,
So you better call Saul.
no. So a lot of people don't even remember the story of when he told them to go fishing, and there were coins in all of the fish's mouth that they caught. Because the disciples were like, "Hey, we've been following you a little." Like, and Jesus was like, "Oh, y'all need some money? Go fishing." Went fishing and took coins out of all of their mouth, and they had what they needed. They had more than what they needed.
I know the disciples were like, "How the hell is this nigga doing this?" What the fuck?
Right, so like
miracles is one thing, but damn, like, how does this nigga, what is he doing?
Right, but like when they needed something, he supplied it. It wasn't just like off. He didn't need our dollar. He didn't need none of that stuff. When the disciples was like, "Hey man, we need some money for food. We need a place to stay. All of that." He provided it.
You saying when they need to feed 5,000.
Right. When they need to feed 5,000, and they like, "Hey, we only
right." But then you apply that to like real life. Okay, so it's never a situation where you don't have enough, or you don't have enough supplies. You don't have enough.
It's over situations when I don't got enough.
Stable. In your mind, though, that's the point of the word, bro. Like you think you don't have enough, but look what Jesus did with X, Y, and Z. Like,
well, nothing at all.
So if I don't got nothing, I know I can.
I'm not Jesus though. I'm not Jesus. I can't go fucking fishing to the Kankakee River and go pull $100 out of something.
And that's where we talking about. That's where we
not literal.
We can't take it literally.
I hear you.
It's the challenge. It's the challenge and the overcoming of that challenge. It's realizing that even with the chips against you, you can still make something happen. And if you can't do nothing, you can do something. Like I'm not sitting on my ass and waiting for something, bro. I'm making something happen. Bro, because I know I can. Like
that's I do be having to see the meaning behind it, bro. But I don't know. I'm young, bro. Y'all older, y'all like a little seasoned, bro. Y'all don't have to go.
Don't call me older, bro. I'm on the other side of 25.
Don't worry.
Everybody calling me
Don't
old,
worry. You
bro.
gon' look. People starting to call me old now.
Stop it, fool.
30,
see, exactly.
30.
I'm not 30. I'm 28. I'm 28.
I'm basically
28. See,
he said we give me a 2.
Right. So
give me a 2, bro.
So like even. Because what are you, 26?
26, yeah.
He 2 years away. So you basically 28.
I'm basically 30. Cold out here, man.
But yeah, like you can't, that stuff you can't really take literal. You got to be able to see, like you said, how you can apply it to where you are now.
So when somebody be like, oh, God walked on water, or God fed this, or God did that. So how do you take those moments literal when somebody gives you those examples as, oh, look what God can do?
It's doing the impossible.
You feel
Right.
me?
You ever been down and out and you just like you did not think there was a way and something happened that made a way.
Oh, overtimes.
Okay.
And I can't lie.
There you go.
Look,
You know
there
what
you
I
go.
mean?
Damn near today.
It wasn't nothing. It
Easily
wasn't
today.
nothing I did. Like I
True.
put myself in a situation, so I didn't have any capability to bring myself out. But it happened, so I don't have no reason to question anything after that.
But I over believe in being at the right place in the right time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, cause if you're not in a situation or you're not in a setup for God to bless you, or for you to catch your blessing or be in a position to receive your blessing, bro, you gonna miss it.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna miss it, and that'll just be an L that you take. You gotta wait for the next one, and that's what I'm saying. Like we gotta understand as a people that shit just don't come. Like, we so used to microwave shit. We so used to shit coming so fast, or us being able to see like results and shit almost instantaneously, bro. But it's the waiting game that I had to realize, and I'm still working on. I'm not even gonna flex. It's the waiting game, understanding that God gonna move in His own time, and I just gotta be ready for it, bro. I give a testimony right now on what's the name, bro. I was just living in a crib, bro, that ain't had no lights on. Ain't have no water in that bitch like that, for real, bro. I was bumming around city, like having a shower at the gym for a little bit, like wow, like kind of down bad. You feel me, bro? But it's like God was just telling me, like I could tell, like even throughout my day by day lives, bro, just be in the right place at the right time, the right position at the right time. What happened? Bro called me. He was like, yo, you still need that place? What happened? Oh, I get in contact with this landlord. I even had to wait a month after I get in contact with her, bro. 3 weeks after I get in contact with her. I'm lying. And it's like I just realized that even though I'm in this fucked up position, bro, or even though I'm down bad, I still gotta be in the right place at the right time. And I also realized the right place be low key. Not the safest place. That should be over dangerous place. For real, where God wants you to be at, where God wants you to sit down and just wait for Him at, bro. That'd be the place where you like, damn, God.
It'd be
like,
hard.
I can't wait around the corner. Nigga, I can't wait in the car. Like you feel me? It'd be those moments, bro. But like, that's why I always say every show, I'm blessed to have y'all boys in my life to tell me like, yo, that's the shit that you got to get through.
Yeah.
Those experiences and those times that you just got to get through and eat those and understand like that's just what it is for you. You feel me? And God gonna bring you through that in His time.
And see, like a lot of people like to believe, even when they talk spiritually, they shift blame, and they think it's a predestined thing, and they think it's fate, and they think it's the way it's supposed to be. But you don't realize that you have control over that.
Fate is made up. That's a made up word.
Right. You have control over that. Because what happens is, like, Jesus told us that he was like, y'all got the same stuff I'm doing. Y'all can do that too.
I ain't walked on water yet, fool. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't
Peter
walked on
did.
water yet. Yeah, well, Peter was holding God's hands though.
No, he wasn't. It wasn't until he got amazed that he was walking on water that he started to sink.
Wasn't he scared?
Yeah, because he was like, man, how am I doing this? And then he started to sink. When Jesus was like, come on, just get out. Come join me. He instantly got out, was walking by himself. And then he started, oh, wow.
I'm walking on water. What God expect? I'm walking on water. Like, y'all do this every day. I'm used to the game. I would have been, bro. If I would have been Peter, I would have done there drowned, bro. Because he would have been like, come on, Rube, come on. I would have. Oh, Jesus, stop playing with me, folks. Come on, I would have stepped out.
Must get struck down quick by God though.
Yeah,
quick.
Yeah,
bro,
quick,
bad, bro. If you're not in the right position or you fucking up too hard, bro, it will be that. It will be that.
I just read a story how King Herod died.
Man, it's like, and see, people, because we was just talking about like I was talking to somebody about. I think I was talking to my mom yesterday was like everything in life is, like I said earlier, balance. Because God is love. But he also, like,
love is...
man, like, it was some stories in the Old Testament, even if you just talk about the disciples, the way all of them, I think all of them except one died, they were all murdered. Like, heads chopped off, all kind of stuff. Like,
what's his name? Was that Judas or John the Baptist that he told?
John
the
the
little
Baptist
girl was dancing. Yeah, little girl was dancing.
Yeah.
And you get one wish.
Yep, that was John the Baptist, I think.
Dancing.
And it was like, bring me his head, and that's exactly what they did.
That's crazy.
On a platter.
So, like, yeah, and that's why I say it is about balance. But, I mean, since that, Jesus has come, and we don't really got to, not necessarily we don't have to deal with persecution anymore, because we do.
He still suffer.
Right.
Not getting their head chopped off no more, though.
Well,
not
here.
Where I'm at.
Right. Not here. But, yeah. But on a lighter note, because
it is what it is, though. But you said God was love, bro. So in turn, is God. God can't be hate. So do you think that people who hate or like hateful people are like away from God?
Absolutely. A lot of people believe in the concept of God, but not actually God.
So let me ask you this. With the Raiders coach, with all the hateful shit that he said.
But see, even in that, like honestly, I don't even know the full story, because that could have been conversations that he's had. Like, I'm not gonna do, I'm not condoning the conversation that he was having, but we like to believe, because it'll have more an effect on us if we believe it all took place in like right now. But realistically,
years ago, they said
all
of it was years ago.
I was literally talking to my professor about this yesterday, bro, and the man that told me, he was like almost like 11 years ago. Almost like 11 years ago. And he said it was crazy. He's like, the things that he said was heinous. He'll never condone it. But he said it's crazy how a guy can be a jerk or a dickhead 11 years ago, grow, and then another jerk from today can go find that shit from 11 years ago, be like, hey, and then he's a hero, and now folks will never work again down there.
Yeah. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and because that's what they did. That's what they did to Bill Cosby. And what happens is we see cultures and the era change, and the times that we live in, they change, and we grow and we learn and we adapt and stuff like that. And then we go back into the old era and then be like, well, you said this when we was living in this time. Well, okay, so did such and such. So did this person. So did everybody. And
I'm surprised he got ousted. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I feel like,
I'm
to be honest, me too.
He got ousted.
I feel like,
I'm
bro,
waiting for the rest of them.
The fact
it's way deeper. Like the dude, the Patriots head coach,
dude,
wasn't he just in a prostitution scandal like 2 years ago?
That was a Kraft owner,
the Patriots owner.
Yeah, Robert Kraft.
Like had 30-something women come out and be like, yeah, we was prostituting with him.
But look though, prostitution
is illegal,
and racism and sexism.
You don't think Robert Kraft is probably? Well, actually, he got too much money.
Probably, but he's never been founded for it, bro. I feel like when a white man hits a certain amount of money, and they is automatically racist.
No,
you feel me?
Why do people be surprised by racism? Like why the knee jerk? Like,
I don't know.
Do you think I could look at John Gruden as an old white man, stern old white man, and be shocked that he's a racist? Like, oh my God, like, bro, he's an old white man
with a lot of money.
And
a lot of money. I don't have to see black people like that if I don't want to.
Unless they're filthy rich.
On the guys,
like, unless they're NFL players. You think he hanging out on the block? Like, you think he can relate to people? Normal black people, common black people, hell no.
Like, if I don't have, and then the black people that I do see, I can control the when and how I see them.
Nigga, O.J. Simpson racist. Like, O.J. Simpson ain't like black people. So what made you think?
Stop it. O.J. Simpson was a black hero though.
Nah, he wasn't really.
You young, bro.
He wasn't.
You young.
He wasn't really.
They used to fuck with, bro.
He wasn't really a black hero.
Yeah, my dad like 56. He said when O.J. Simpson was in his prime,
he was a star.
You know why? You know why O.J. was a hero? You know why O.J. was a hero to people of your dad's age? Because he was the first black man to get away with murder in America.
Yeah.
He was the first black man to blatantly
Honestly,
get away with murder.
Honestly,
in America, like
from my uncle. So my uncle knew him personally. He played football with him. He said he was framed. That's like
I bet he would say that.
That's
your uncle played football with him though. That's kind of biased, bro.
Right.
That's low key biased, bro.
So who's more credible?
That's low key biased though.
Who's
bro.
more credible though?
That's a biased source,
him or OJ?
No. OJ said he did it.
The fact that
everything, but if he wrote a book.
Post wrote a book saying I did it. I did it.
Come on.
And so I'm not saying that he didn't do it, but I'm saying
I can't even say OJ did. Folks.
I've personally been in situations that everybody else on the outside swear they knew exactly what was going on.
You had to beat a murder?
Huh?
I said you had to beat a murder?
No. No. I'm saying like I've personally been in situations like even within my family that I know, like I saw this with my own eyes. I experienced it myself. And still people tell me that's not what happened. That didn't really happen to you.
You think you asked OJ?
I'm like,
you think you asked OJ if he did it? What'd he say?
I don't have no clue.
Bro,
I don't know.
I think OJ has probably. I don't want to say he dismissed that part of his life, bro, but he probably tired of that question.
He
over part.
He just said the other week.
I will say he's an idiot.
The other month, I don't know when it was. It was within the last 12 months, but he was in LA and he tweeted or Instagram, "I don't feel comfortable here because the person who killed my wife might be walking around." Or some shit. Like. That was like less than a year ago.
OJ.
OJ.
I'm folks. Relax. Relax. That was like in the 90s, bro. Like, give it up.
He said, "I don't feel comfortable here." Like,
That's why I say he's an idiot because even like the situation that happened he kidnapped him. He was stealing his stuff back, but he had kidnapped the people that. That's like even that in itself is a whole controversial situation because you got a bunch of people that stole your stuff.
It shows you someone who is used to the limelight, used to being pampered, used to being a hero, and will do whatever the hell he wants. He can get away with it. If you get away with murder in America as a black man in the 80s, 90s, I'd probably do whatever the hell I wanted to.
Honestly, bro, I'm not even mad that he got away with it. This might sound crazy, but to me, he'd be even more of a hero if he did kill that bitch.
Wasn't that around?
For real, I can't lie, bro. That's raw. Look, bro, you know how many Mark the Zucker dude that killed Trayvon Martin, bro. All these Zimmerman. All these police officers, dude.
He got off.
Zimmerman got off. All these police officers and Zimmerman gang other niggas.
I hear
white people.
I hear
bro.
your rebellious perspective.
I
can understand that.
Gang, they'll kill black people all the time and walk around this bitch like they model citizens, bro.
But that's not the two don't relate. That's what it comes down to. Like OJ could have slayed 10 white women. Like that don't bring any of the black men who got killed by white police back. So the two just don't relate.
Right.
Two deaths don't make.
I'm not saying that the death. I'm not saying that the deaths. I'm saying the fact that the people that committed the deaths are still lead regular lives while his life is so ostracized by this one fucking thing.
And it's mad ironic that a black man again will get away with killing a white woman in Cali in the 80s and 90s, whenever it was. It was just, and I want to say, I think it was right after or right before Rodney King. I think it was right around.
It was right after.
So that's why the country was in the like climate that it was in. You see,
they trying to put another black man down.
A black murderer and then a white lady on the screen right after Rodney King. Like, if Rodney King wouldn't have happened, OJ would have been Aaron Hernandez or something like.
Been in jail.
It would have been a whole nother story, But the media
beat the shit out of Rodney King. Though.
The media had a ball with that. I would imagine a grander time with that shit. Like,
oh
my god,
bro, it was mad as hell that OJ ain't go to jail for.
And he was getting high speed during the NBA. I think the NBA Finals was on. Like,
he was in a high speed
World
chase?
Series. The same time they did like a 30 for 30 on it, all at the same time. NBA Finals was on. He was getting high speed chase, and it was like a MLB playoff game or something crazy like that. And people going from screen to screen like that's.
Stop it! I was glued on the OJ shit. Damn,
bruh.
Get away, OJ! Go!
But even still,
hating me.
Like that's one of the things I always say. Like we swear because we see what the media shows that we know these people and we know what happens and we know, but we don't.
We know a persona.
We know it. We got a perspective of what happens, and the only perspective we have is what the media shows us, because we don't got no court details. We wasn't there.
You watched the trial of O.J. Simpson?
Even if we watched the trial,
You talking about the one with Cuba Gooding Jr.?
No, the actual trial.
Nah.
The actual trial. Right?
No, I'm talking about it was a show. Cuba wasn't in that though. I don't think he was.
What?
You must be thinking about
I gotta be talking about that.
Radio, nigga. What you talking about?
Bro, what show?
Cuba Gooding.
What Cuba Gooding Jr. movie was it when he came into
great,
the
great actor, by the way.
I think he was like a Navy officer.
Oh,
or
you
something,
talking
and
about,
folks what they were trying to put his ass in jail?
Boat trip, bro?
No, he talking about. No, because they were trying to.
That's my shit, though. Boat trip on the guy. That's a good ass movie.
No, you talking about? I know this movie you talking about. He had to put the iron suit on, and he had to prove something.
Yeah.
He had to prove something to the court that he had made the right decision or the best decision, within what was going on with their situation. But like, all I'm saying is like, only because I've experienced situations personally where people start persecuting a certain thing, and I'm like, you honestly have no clue about what it, because then once you shed light on something,
It looks stupid.
then the perspective changes, and you say, dang, I didn't even know that happened.
It looks stupid.
I didn't even realize that happened. So like, she ended up having the time of her life. She beat somebody up. But yeah, like it with that, we ain't talking about nothing we was supposed to talk about.
We wasn't. Hey, it is what it is, man.
Squid Game.
We gonna bring it. We gonna
John
bring it
Gruden.
around.
Oh yeah.
It was a third thing though.
What's the name?
Squid Game.
Oh, the
John Gruden.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yes, bro. How y'all feeling about that?
He gonna cancel Hot Seat.
He knew it. He did that on purpose.
I mean,
They not, bro.
he's not even on the.
They can't
he not on
cancel
cancel
Dave
hot seat.
Chappelle, bro.
But he's not in
can't.
danger of getting canceled.
Yeah.
He's
Can't
in the
cancel.
cancel conversation.
They want him.
But it's
They
just
want
bringing
him.
him more popularity. 'Cause
Right.
It's Dave Chappelle. That's
Right.
like somebody trying to cancel Boondocks. Like,
Yeah.
Boondocks is bad. Like,
Nah, true. On the guy, that's what I'm saying, bro. But I feel like I honestly, I feel like nothing Dave Chappelle said was wrong.
I thought it was a good comedy.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a solid
if
comedy.
you-
And
first
I'll
of
go with
all,
the information. No,
If you watch it, he didn't say anything.
I did watch.
No, I'm not talking about y'all.
He
I'm
didn't say
saying
nothing
if people,
egregious.
right, if people watch it, at no point was he like, "You're nasty because you're gay or transgender." It, like that wasn't any
No
part
negative
of-
comments at all.
Right. He made jokes.
It was the fact. It was the subject.
Right.
It wasn't the material.
Right.
It was the subject.
They-
Right.
I
We
was
can talk
reading.
about it.
Bro, not me reading. I was reading an article, and these people in this article tried to. They said they picked the most heinous things that this man said.
Oh, yeah.
and tried
I
to
seen
make
that.
it. Bro, they gender is a fact.
Yeah.
That's bad. Nigga, what's so bad about that? I'm supposed to say gender is a
Well-
fact. He said at the end of the day, like it is like you don't get to choose your gender. You feel me? Like you can go through stages and like stuff like that to become something else. If that's what you do, that's your prerogative.
You are
At the end of the
still
day,
a woman that became a man.
he said, bro, he said like every person on this earth
Had to
came
pass.
through,
Yep.
had to pass through the legs of a woman.
Yep.
It's not a lie.
Yeah.
Facts. It's not as facts, bro. So at this point, like, I mean, what did he do wrong? Oh, he touched a touchy subject. They already don't fuck with him because his last specials,
But he's a comedian. Like,
bro.
I
I don't
get
care,
what-
bro. When I get into the game, bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to be young Dave Chappelle, bro. Because I'm
Well,
gonna speak my truth.
Really, what it
for real.
is, and it's been this way since the beginning of his career.
Mhm.
It's really he going against white people.
You don't fuck with that.
It's not even like he didn't sugarcoat that at all. He was like, if you all been watching since the beginning, it's not LGBTQ, it's white people.
He said that.
That's he
Verbatim.
right.
Verbatim. Look, verbatim.
Exactly what he said. He
Yep.
said it's not LGBT. He said what happened was I had them on the ropes. I was killing them. I was giving it to them, and they changed the rules and was like, "Well, I'm gay now, so you have to address me as such and such."
He said, "I'm a woman."
Right.
You can't address me as anything else
Right.
but a woman. But that's the thing though, bro. That's why like when he gets into that type of like gritty, like earthy comedy, bro. That's what I fuck with the most. There's actually real truth behind it. Like he said, it's crazy how it was easier for Bruce Jenner to be accepted as a woman,
To win one, not even just accepted, to win Woman of the Year.
bro.
The first year you were ever a woman.
Exactly. Exactly. He said it was hard. How was it?
Imagine how many women
How
were
was it
mad at-
easier for Bruce Jenner to decide, oh, okay, I'm a girl now, than for Muhammad Ali to change his
name.
fucking name, bro? That's the thing. That's how is it that easy? How is their fight not a fight at all? Not saying that there's no struggles. Not saying that
they do.
they
Yeah.
don't come from a background
Yeah.
where they're struggling
Yeah,
and
they do
turmoil.
have struggles.
But at the same time, let's look. Why is it so easier for them? Why is their struggle commencing so quickly? Why are they seeing change so fast? Because white men can do it,
A transgender?
bro. Their community in general, bro.
Somebody
the community
said-
in general.
I saw
because
somebody
white
talking
man
about-
can be a part of. White men can be a part of it.
I saw somebody talking about the LGBTQ community. One reason they have had so much success is because they have so many people in power already. So like when you talk about certain, like, not even just CEOs, but like you said, white people can be a part of the LGBTQ community. So therefore, they can push the agenda a lot faster
And hide under the flag.
and not only that, because they deal with so many things, all of them bring different. I'm black and I'm LGBTQ, and you gonna do this to me? Like, so that brings it as a like kind of a double whammy. Like, I'm black and I'm LGBTQ, so you really finna lose your life. You gonna lose your livelihood.
Exactly.
So like I even like the other day I was watching a podcast and I ended up commenting on it, and they were like, "Oh, you know, they have so many struggles and such and such, such and such." And I was like, I actually commented on it and was like, the most suppressed demographic of people is black men, because we forgot about like
Black men.
Yeah,
We don't need them.
they don't care. They don't
black
care
men,
about us.
Black men don't even think. They just
They just do. They just do. That's
black
who they
men,
are.
Black men don't even think. They just
Bro,
Right.
yeah, but that's the thing, though. Like you said, like we said, we're just forgot about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody give a fuck about the black man. Nobody give a fuck unless you're gay or unless you want to be a woman.
At least
or
society.
unless you're white.
I would say
You
society
feel me?
doesn't care about.
Or unless
black
you
men.
already are a woman.
Am
bro.
I
This
wrong
world-
for caring less about that? Like, those things are true, but instead of like getting upset about it at this point, I just care less because I don't expect nothing differently
And
from
see,
can't be
society.
mad at it.
I'm the same way, but honestly, I think that's not the problem, but the fact that we feel, and we are black men, the fact that we feel that way says a lot. Now imagine how a woman feels. Like, my problem's bigger than y'all's. So everybody does this level of this like rating of my problem. I got more problems than you. I got more problems than you. I got more problems than you. I got more and so like the fact that we ourselves are black men
and blinding ourselves to our own problems
and blinding ourselves to our own problems and saying, I don't care about that. Imagine what the rest of society is saying.
Bro, how is that not a direct effect of how society is treating us, bro? How's that not a direct
is.
effect? Because like I said, if nobody in the fucking room give a fuck about me but me, then I know that I have to move singular and can only
But if
care
you
about
also
myself.
saying, I don't care about me, then what? So like the rest of the room is saying, I don't care about you, and then you start to believe, man, maybe I don't matter.
So
Or
y'all
maybe-
both agree that racism in America still exists, right?
Absolutely.
Easily,
So
of course.
that's what perspective come in. Cause Lil Wayne was asked the same thing by Skip Bayless on TV, and Wayne said verbatim he doesn't think racism exists in America because he's never had to go through it. So
Wayne from fucking Louisiana, bro. To say that Lil Wayne has never experienced racism at all in his life, bro, that's a fucking lie.
I could see Wayne saying that because, first of all, it'd be ignorant. But if he was around black people his whole life, and then he all of a sudden at 16, 14, whatever, got launched into stardom, he was never around white people that didn't absolutely love him. You know what I'm saying? So he grew up in his neighborhood and his city with his people and was launched into stardom at a young age. So he hasn't experienced racism. All the white people that's been around him have been Lil Wayne.
Right.
Oh, shit, this is Lil Wayne.
Right. So I could see his perspective in that. And once you reach a certain pinnacle in America, I could see a person forgetting about racism as if it didn't exist. I could see a person having that slip like,
so let me ask you this, Jay Clark. You think you can make enough money to where your skin don't matter?
Can you make enough money to where your skin don't matter?
Can you have enough funds? Can you make enough money? Can you be up enough to where your physical skin does not matter? Where you're just looked at as a man?
Nah, not in this country.
I don't think so.
Not in this country. I mean,
I also don't think so, bro.
In a room, in a certain way, yeah. But I think about like everyday society. Like unless people recognize your face, you can still go to any mall as a black man. You could be a millionaire strapped. Like every black millionaire don't look like a millionaire. Right. So you could walk in any mall.
Motherfucker treat you like a regular nigga.
A nigga. Right. You know, still a nigga. I could pull up in a Rolls Royce. I'm still a nigga to somebody because they wondering if it's rented. They wondering where I got it from.
I could say this, bro. Just the thought as I could walk in a room full of executives as a black man, be the only black man in the room, and I know for a fact everybody's first thought when I walk into that room is he's black. Folks is black.
That's how I feel when I walk
folks
in
is black. That's what I'm saying.
When I walk in a business bank, bro,
Jay Clark, bro, when you go in the lot, and motherfuckers, oh, how do you want to finance this? How's your credit? And I give you $40,000 right now. Motherfuckers don't look at you like.
But they show me respect afterwards.
Exactly.
I demand respect though. Like, and I feel where you coming from. When I'm walking in those situations, when I'm walking in a lot, when I'm in a room and I'm the only black person, I take that as like a challenge. Like it ain't gonna scare me. I'm gonna just prove
I gotta be the best nigga.
Cause when I open my mouth, you know what I'm saying, in that type of setting, especially if I walk in quiet, I was gonna be floored anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. But I say all that to say, speaking from like Lil Wayne's perspective, my perspective, that I got intellect and I can speak. There are certain people who can't do that, so it's easy for me to say, oh, I can walk in the bank and get what I want. Because I can say it, you know what I'm saying? But the next black person, because of how they look and they can't say it, like there's just no chance for them.
Yeah, right.
So it's a balance, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think, bro. To be honest, racism is such a strong ideal. It'll probably never go away. Racism is such a strong ideal. They'll probably never go away, bro. Whether motherfuckers just stop being racist about skin, or start being racist about what type of socks you got on, or what type of clothes you wear. At the end of the day, bro, that shit will never go away. People are always going to discriminate over something, about something. People are always going to have certain opinions about certain things just because their own personal experiences, their own perspectives. Like I was saying, like you were saying, you say this shit all the time, every episode, nigga. It's what you see in your echo chamber. So if I'm an old ass hick white boy that don't ever see black people around my city like that, and I was always taught that they stole this and that they did this and they try to run over this and they do this, I'm gonna be a hateful motherfucker. Why? Because that's all I've seen.
That also goes
in my echo chamber.
It also goes the other way though. If you a black person, you don't see too many white people in your neighborhood, and they come in and you start looking at what this white
what white nigga doing?
What he doing
here?
Why is he here? And then you start treating him like, even like my pastor in the city, like for the amount of work that my church does for the community, there were white pastors before him that he said the churches around them would never let them do what they would never partner with them. They wouldn't do anything because they were white. even though their heart was, I just want to serve the community. They weren't able to do it because the churches around them were black. And they didn't want to do it with them because they were white. So, like, I see very often, very consistently, where we can have that hate. But I see very consistently where we give that same hate back, not just to white people, but to a large demographic of different demographics of people. We give that same racism that we hate to other people. And then we justify it by saying, well, they did it to us.
Yeah.
Bro, is that justified? Because we saying that it should stop. So with one mouth and one tone, we saying that it should stop. But with that same mouth, we saying, but they did it to us, so I'm going to do what I want.
Bro,
you see what I'm saying?
I
so
can
like
only justify that as this, bro. If you're the guy that's always I'll give you an example. If every day we walk into this studio, me, you, and Jay Clark, every day I walk in and you hit me in the jaw, every day for a year straight, nigga. For a year straight, bro. For a year straight, I'm going to get used to either getting hit in the jaw and that's just going to be reflex to me, bro. Reflex off of a response that you gave me. You feel me? So I feel like that hate that we rescind back is a reflex off of the response that we already get. We already get the initial punch in the face.
Yeah, if your message is
for sure,
if your message is you shouldn't punch me in the face. Nobody should be punching anybody in the face. And then you come back and you start hitting me.
That was my message.
Right.
Because if John hit me in the face every day, I'm gonna hit him back eventually.
Right. But if what I'm saying is, so it's like it's the hypocrisy of even business. Because I low key did it to you. I want to say my bad.
Damn.
So like,
we getting real on the show, y'all.
No, for real, because it's the hypocrisy of even business. Because I complain about when niggas complain about what I charge, right? Like I complain about it.
Me, I'm niggas. Nah, I'm playing.
No, like it happens all the time. Like I'll see people come in and spend money on like
shoes and clothes.
No, not even shoes. I'll watch people buy other people beats. And then when I say this is what I charge, ooh, man, can you give me a such and such?
They be thinking that personal rapport travels into business endeavors, and it don't, bro.
See, and that's what I'm saying. And so like it's the hypocrisy of like even man, why do they like? Cause me, I'll pay more, and I've done it with people like. Even certain like barbers and stuff, like I'll pay more what they charging. I'll pay more. And so like even when I went to you and I was like, I want to rent the car, and he was like, how much? And
I gave you the player price.
And I was like,
that Tesla thing, it was a baddie on the god.
I was like, I can't get it. But and then because I felt like, dang, this is like
this my guy. He should be blessing me.
No, but I also felt like I needed because my mouth say I need to just be paying it because that's what I tell people about my business, and that's what I expect.
Your mental, that's not your mental first thought though.
Right.
Well, that go back to like conditioning your mind, like
and
Jay
that's
Clark
why I
said.
say it's the hypocrisy of I'm equating it to what we do as black people of. Everybody should be treated equal, right? Civil rights, everything.
Do we say that though? Since you've said that, I'm trying to figure out like, are black people really trying to stop racism? You know what I'm saying?
That's what
in my mind, I don't actively try to stop or fix racism. I kind of just accept it for what it is and
think that it
try
should
to empower my people. Like, there are black people who try to play both sides and try to like stop white people from being racist, but that's a dead mission.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Yeah,
like you trying to stop grass from being green.
Bro, it was one It was one black dude that did like a tour around the South, actually talking to like Ku Klux Klan members, bro.
Oh yeah,
and like making them like talking to them like every day for like a month or like 2-3 months, and like they just having conversations like, why do you feel like this, or why?
You
why
talking
do
about the one dude? There was one guy that he had the Klan leader.
Black Klan.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, no, not a Black Klan.
It's a different. Yeah, it's a different.
Yeah,
no, it's a dude.
There was a man going down, like touring the South, damn near, bro, talking to like the head of Klan groups around the South, bro, and like really just trying to talk to them, like, why the fuck do y'all hate us? And like they a lot of them was like, yo, this is just shit that we been taught.
Right.
I mean, what can I say?
It's what's built in us.
Right.
It's in our DNA.
We just don't like you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
You seem like a nice guy. I don't like you.
I
don't like you.
I don't know what to tell you, pal. Bro, but it turned into that. It turned into that. Like he got to have real conversations with them and actual like being interpersonal with them. And they were like, actually, like, what the fuck do we not fuck with
y'all
these
ever
people?
had that a white person be like, well, you're pretty cool for a black or something like that.
I had somebody hit me with that.
You're pretty smart.
I
For
was a BB.
I was in a meeting the other day with two investors, bro, two business people, and he made a comment. I was being preserved at first, just kind of listening to them, and I just went on a spiel like about rental cars or whatever. And he made a comment. You know what this man said? What? Oh, he's pretty smart too. I said, okay.
Oh. But see, even in that, like we got too. Like, cause I had a manager.
What you mean?
Some time ago. Right. What you mean, Whitey?
Cracker. White boy.
But no, I had a manager tell me like his perspective, not even just on black people, but on like society in general, extremely conservative. But
like
he grew up in Virginia.
His perspective on black people was he's conservative.
He's conservative.
His political
and
perspective.
his political perspective and everything is extremely conservative.
Like hard right.
And like hard right.
Okay.
And so he even like he came. I worked at the country club with him, and his dad, like everybody plugged, dad a lawyer, like Godfather, like on Ford pretty much, like it like this dude he was plugged. So he came and he was like, well, the last day he was here, he thanked me. He said, honestly, you've changed my perspective on black people. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. And so I could have instantly sent him back to his same perspective if I blew up on him.
Was he a worker?
Like, what you mean by that? No, he was my boss.
Okay, go ahead.
I could have instantly sent his perspective right back to where it was.
You got no reason to blow up though.
Right.
You got no reason.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like when people's like, "Whoa, he's smart too." Like to me, that's a compliment.
I take that as a slight because if I was a 26-year-old white boy with a rental car company, you already assumed I was smart.
That's not always true though.
Because
sometimes white they get in there and they sound dumb.
Bro,
and they make the same comment and say, "Man, he's pretty smart too."
Bro, it's
but we don't see that because we're not white.
It's a difference between a white boy going in there having a fucking company talking this shit and them being like, "Ha, you're a smart little kid." Or you're a smart kid, than them being like, look, he's smart too.
I studied communication. I studied communication and voice inflection. So like, I know when somebody has an underlying tone.
Verbiage is the key, bro. Let's be real.
That's an assumption.
That's learned.
Verbiage is
tonal.
That's an assumption.
That's learned vocal. That's how we speak. Tonal.
So that's not an assumption. So how is it not an assumption?
Like I said, I can say things and I can say the same thing in two different ways, and they mean two different shits.
No. But it's still an assumption because if you tell me, "Hey, man, I like your shirt," I can say, "He want my shirt," and you saying, "No, I don't." No, I can tell by the way you said it, you want my shirt.
If I tell you, "Where'd you get that shirt from?"
And
if you were to make the assumption, this man might want to go buy my shirt. Okay, that's different from I like your shirt. That's like I said, different verbiage, and it means the same shit.
But out of what you said, so hey, where'd you get that shirt from? It could mean multiple things.
You could have stolen.
You know what you mean, right?
That's what I thought.
Right, you could have stole it
from me.
You could have stole it. Either we shop at the same store.
I
want to go there to see what other options they have.
Stop it, bro. If I'm asking about a Pacific shirt,
you know.
If I'm asking about a Pacific shirt and asking where'd you buy it.
I know, but you know that. And this is where communication happens.
Because you could have wanted this shirt.
Right, you could have wanted
shirt and white.
You could have wanted a different shirt. You could have wanted to go to. You're trying to look for new stores to go to.
I'm trying to see it. Okay.
So like, what? All I'm saying, I'm seeing it in my
mind. I'm trying to envision it a little bit.
No, so what I'm saying is we often assume those things because that's who we've been trained, and both sides have been trained.
Because we're
way.
all prejudiced. We all prejudge.
Right, and so what I'm saying is like even. Like, I remember, I'll never forget, I was watching this police officers live one day. This was when, like, the police brutality stuff, even when Colin Kaepernick was starting to blow
Talking
up.
about police officers live.
And
I wasn't trying to smell a police officer when that shit was going down,
let me,
guys.
So this guy was mixed with white and Hispanic, right?
Slightly racist culture.
And he's also married to a black woman. Also, one of my close friends was his best friend.
Okay.
and I
thinking about it.
I had these. I've never had like encounters with him, but I knew who he was, and I would like comment on his stuff on Facebook and stuff like that. So he a real cool guy. He just was a police officer, and so like I remember him going live, and he was like, he said it was one stop he did that he saw a girl, and she was like, I always thought you were one of them. She didn't know he was married to a black woman, like not just a.
Bro,
but a black woman.
I be saying like just because like you married to a black woman, that I feel like in the same token, that's the same thing as saying I have a black friend.
No, it's not.
It is, bro.
No, it's not.
It is, bro. Because after a while,
it's not.
Bro, come on, you know when you see a woman so fine that skin don't matter.
No, that's not true. Because if you racist,
do white people who marry into the race relate to the struggle?
Bro,
sometimes
you said if you're racist, you're racist.
Sometimes
you said if you're racist, you're racist. And so when masters, so we was slaves and masters were seeing these bad bitches in the field, and they get that little nigga girl over here, and that don't make him still racist. And he's seeing at the end of the day, that
so
bitch
you're
is bad.
Equating a slave master having sex with a slave.
Hey, I'm not
to
gonna
a
lie.
man being married to a black woman.
I'm not gonna lie.
A white man being married to a black woman.
Yeah.
Look,
how?
Look,
how is it the same?
Jay Clark, bro. When we cut it down dry, bro.
How is it the same?
When we cut it down dry, it's a general attraction.
The only thing that's the same is the colors of the skin.
She blind too.
It's a general attraction, bro.
All right, Dr. Umar.
Tell him, bro. Tell him I'm right with you, Jay Clark.
But you haven't said why is it the same thing?
I said it's the same. I said it's the same because at the end of the day, it's an attraction based. You said that I can't be married to a black woman as a white man and it's not still be racist. That's
how is it racism?
You said I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he is racist or something like that. I'm saying that you could still have racist tendencies and be racist and think somebody of black skin is attractive. Just like white bitches still clutch a purse while you walk past them or go get some black dick. Yes, that's the same shit.
No, but
it's the same shit.
So what I'm saying
I'm
is,
not
it's
attracted
okay,
to this person as a being.
But it's okay
like
for you to be racist.
Stature.
But it's okay for you to be racist.
I'm not saying that.
But it is.
I'm not saying.
Is it not?
Look, I didn't start it. I was the first nigga to be racist. I told y'all. Look, I'm giving what's given to me.
So
look,
what? Because how I look at it is like you said. I look at what people give to me, and once somebody shows me who they are, then Maya Angelou said it. If once they show you who they are, believe them.
Facts.
Now, if somebody is simply ignorant and uneducated about, like I had a conversation with one of my friends, like
white dude,
you shouldn't say such and such because this makes me feel like,
you saying
oh really? Like I never knew.
What's he saying? This is a podcast.
Put it out there.
Like,
guys, what was he saying?
Like what happened? We went to
slight racist shit.
Yeah, it was like, I don't feel. We went to a certain bar,
Oh.
and he was like, I don't feel safe here. It was mostly black people, and we had just come from a different bar before. That was all white people, and it was literally the
totally
same
fine.
vibes, just different colored people.
Okay.
And so when he said that, I let it go that night. The next time I saw him, we was playing. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to out him or nothing, but
golf.
But I expressed to him, I don't like when you said such and such the other day. I didn't like that, and it made me feel like this. And his immediate response was he apologized. his first response.
Okay, so say
he's like, I didn't mean it like that.
So say what you said to him as like, and I'll be the white dude. Just say what you said to him.
What you said the other day.
I'm scared
to see what he gonna say.
Go ahead. I got you.
What you said?
I got you. Don't worry about it.
What you said to me the other day, I didn't like, and it was racist.
Oh, sorry, bro. My inner voice telling me, damn, I guess I can't say that out loud.
Around him.
Outer voice telling me, sorry, bro. I didn't mean to offend you. So we don't have confrontation.
See,
because as soon as you brought that up, that arises
honestly,
confrontation.
This is why I think racism will never get anywhere.
I think you just got too much of an optimistic thought process, bro.
No, I think it's
real world.
I think I realize people have hearts. I think I understand that people. Like, sometimes, like, how you're taught about certain things.
I ain't seen too many white folks with no heart, bro.
That's... See?
He advocating for the white folks. That's what he doing.
Because who let you get the apartment?
She was white.
Huh.
She was white.
That seems like somebody white that got a good heart.
Stop it. That seems like somebody white that wants some more dollars.
No,
what you talking about? That seems like money.
Like
a
and that's where I know you don't even know the backstory of what all happened for you to get. So
that was a white plug-in.
But see, and what I'm saying is like I said earlier, it's about balance because not everybody is that open to. Man, I'm sorry about such and such. But at the same time, not everybody is, oh, well, I guess I can't say that around this black person anymore. Like, not everybody is like that.
So you honestly thought that he didn't think that in his head?
Yeah.
So you think that he didn't go to a bar with his all white friends the next week and was like, I was at this bar with John and he took me around all these black guys.
I'll tell you what's more wrong. Me to assume that he did. That's more wrong than me having the perception or thinking.
I'm not saying that. Well, actually, I'm not making the full-fledged assumption. I'm just saying that it's on the table and look.
Because it could have happened.
It's on the table. It's on the plate. And the niggas hungry.
And that's where...
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, like 9 times out of 10. Look, maybe folks didn't eat. But for majority, that nigga's hungry. Like, that nigga's hungry.
No, but what I'm saying is it's about balance. And you can't look at everybody that is that color skin. Because we don't like it we don't like them to do it to us. We don't. Just because I'm black, that don't mean I'm stupid. Just because I'm black don't mean I don't know what I'm doing.
True.
We don't like them to do it to us, but like I said, we do it right back to them. Everybody that got white skin, they just evil. I ain't never met nobody that's white that's good. That's like just like them saying. What's the difference between them saying that, you saying what you saying, and them saying, well, I've never met a smart black person before.
If they've never met a smart black nigga before, I can't be mad.
No, I'm not saying be mad, but it's like I don't look at it as my duty to end racism because that's a task that I don't think it's
stop
your
kids won't be able to do that.
Right. However, it is my duty to express and show love and compassion to everybody.
I respect that.
So like, yeah, if something offends me, I'm gonna go to that person and be like, hey, and even if
that's his thought process,
I still got off what I needed to say. Cause yeah, you might go to your friends and be like, hey, yeah, I can't believe he came to me and said that. I guarantee you, I'm gonna feel that energy and I'm gonna move around, and that's it.
Bro, stop! You're not no shaman. Niggas play the fifth all the time. Bro.
No, I know when somebody ain't rocking with me. Bro. I'm not stupid.
We gonna feel energy before words.
Right.
Words don't even.
I'm not crazy.
Nothing. Words is.
I can tell when people start to switch when they
not rocking.
When they not rocking.
I can feel that though. I feel like I'm more in tune when I'm speaking with somebody that kind of look like me. Mm-hmm. I feel like I can feel that heavier when
people in general. I know when to move around and when
to get up out of there. That's taught though. That's like you learn that after a while. You feel me?
So that's what I'm saying. So like anybody that like even if I get it off and now I feel the energy is different.
He want to be standoffish.
Right. Like then I'm all right. That's cool. Go your way. I still got love and respect for you. So go your way.
So let me ask you this: you still hang out with dude?
Mm-hmm.
You still talk to dude a lot?
Mm-hmm. Not a lot, mostly because family and all that stuff. So, but yeah, when we can.
Okay.
So like,
What's
it's
his name? I wanted him to drop it. I thought he was going Nick. Got you, Nick. Fuck on with you. Where you at, Nick?
no, but see, even it like it's more to it than just race. Like some things we have to be. I remember what's the name. I don't know if you remember Pastor Sharon. At
somewhere.
She
passed. She passed.
No, she sang at Olivet. Glasses. She used to sing like all of them. Whenever they had like some big gospel-y, she would sing. But I remember she was teaching one of the years. You had to be there this year when they were teaching about racial reconciliation at the school at Olivet.
I remember some of that name.
And she was one of the ones that was on the stage that was talking about it. She was the black one, the only black person on the stage.
I was young. I was like a freshman.
And she was like, one of the things she said that I have carried with me, and she said, y'all have to be patient because just like you're learning to navigate through life and racism and stuff, they are as well. Because a lot of the things that they were taught by parents, peers, and all of that stuff that is racist, and don't even recognize that it is racist, and then they feel open enough to bring it to a black friend, and a black friend blow up on them, they just gonna go right back to what they know.
I don't feel like that's not fair.
If
a white person come to you, I don't know though. If a white person come to you like and confide in you in that way, I've never like. I respect that. I respect that though.
People have though.
I should not have to be an educator, bro. I shouldn't have to educate you.
I'm saying I would respect a white person for coming to me in that way.
You would,
but like I would not feel surprised that they felt that way for one, or if they came to me in a negative way. Like I personally just never been surprised by racism. I just like bro, like what?
Yeah,
you can't slap me in the face and then like. Be surprised when it hurts.
But like, even the person that is coming to ask aren't the ones that slapped you in the face. Because like one of the things from what I've heard from white people is one of their biggest fears is being framed. I would say framed
being
as
called a racist,
being called or even framed as a racist.
Oh my god! Come on, framed, bro.
Oh my god!
Because found out as a racist.
We can, literally, I was out last Friday, right? And the way black people just be doing stuff.
You know what I mean? You ain't telling a white person say, "I'm not racist. I'm not racist."
That's racist,
they say
bro.
That all, I'm not racist.
That's racist,
but
bro.
So there was
gotta hit me with I'm not racist.
No, so there was
you're slightly racist.
So there was at least he was either a light skinned black person or Hispanic at the door, right? Working security at this
curly hair,
place.
light skinned guy. Okay, for sure.
Right. Well, no, it was like straight.
Okay. So I would say like wave or something.
Something like it was like real.
Okay.
But he had a black person haircut. But so there was a line to get in, right? So me and my guys, we walk up, we waiting to get in. Black chicks walk up behind us. White people walk, well, not even just white people, but a group of people that had white people in it walk past us and go upstairs. And so chick behind us blowing, why they letting them in? That is because they got to the front of the line because they white. You racist. You're like I don't know if they had too many to drink. But even if you look at it from that perspective of where we were, they let them to the front because they were white.
These black women? These black women that was on the hills like that?
Yeah.
Y'all was at a bar?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna flex. Black women gonna always have a strong opinion about anything.
They always gonna say, and that's what
they gonna say how they feel.
The same way I don't get surprised at white people that's racist, but I would never get surprised.
Let me keep going. So so more people get in the line and she's telling all of them. So now the men are getting upset as well.
What color hair she had?
Red,
blue, purple,
green.
Purple hair. No, she was the black chick. Had yellow. Black hair, like, and it wasn't no like super aggressive stuff. It was just like, I think they let the white people upstairs before they even and we waiting down here waiting.
She's thinking out loud. She was expressing her feelings.
So now she got all of us.
Don't always matter.
Now she has all of us thinking,
y'all riled
dang, like y'all just gonna let the white people
oppression.
I mean,
look.
And then
Reference.
Protect my
but
sister.
then when we get upstairs, we see they marking everybody, and if you go out, you can come right back in with the mark. But we didn't know that where we was at.
How you knew them white folks had marks though?
They did.
How you know?
Because it was more people that came by that were black that went right upstairs.
Okay.
And so then we was like, and they told us when we got upstairs, if you go out, you just show the mark and you come right back in.
Okay. Was that the place that we went to?
Nah, you talking about SpongeBob? Nah, it was somewhere else.
That's a good example. But I don't see any surprises in that story.
I don't.
Solid.
Seen like a lot of those character
actors
I've seen before.
But it's not about it being a surprise. It's just showing an example of how honestly we can grow. Like, because I can't go and tell white people what they need to do unless they come to me and are wanting, hey, how can I address this situation? Because even when all of that stuff was going on last year, what they were telling everybody was go to your black friend and ask them what you need to do.
Literally. I got that a lot.
Right.
I got that a lot.
Right.
I got a couple of
even in corporate America, like
DMs,
people last
work. Oh my God.
Last year they were really trying to educate because they wanted to fix the problem.
Bro, they were forming work.
That was youth though. I feel like that was a younger white crowd. Like, if I'm being real, like
what?
I had,
It was
friends,
corporate America.
Yes.
Corporate America was forming in-house corporate team. I was on a corporate board to
make
called
sure that
diversity and inclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Absolutely.
It was you, some dude that wore dresses to work.
But that was them trying. Even
I'm
in that
telling
was them trying. Like, look,
it was.
we got to do something.
I fuck with that though.
We don't know what to do, and so we looking
That's
at
the first step though.
still not good enough.
They were really.
I be needing the job to be
that was
finished,
a weird
though. That's first
climate
step.
though, because white people was really like higher up. White people really looking like, we just want you guys to feel comfortable.
Well, you were at Enterprise,
We
right?
just want you guys to be welcome.
You were at Enterprise, right?
Yeah.
So my cousin was in those groups with the directors,
And
and he was the only one in there.
only one of us.
Yeah, only one of us in there. And so he was like, from his mouth was, and I'm like, racial reconciliation out. Like, every meeting we in, we talking about such and such. I can't even do my job because they keep coming to me asking about what do we need to do such and such.
You know why they put me in the group? We had a group wide, like anybody was welcome on a phone call, right? It was like 100 people, but it was like all. It was all matter of fact, we had a group call, but all black people, bro. It was like all the minorities in Enterprise get on this group call. We gonna talk to y'all right after George Floyd. We gonna have a talk. And people was like giving their opinions, and I was fresh in Carcel. I was like a newbie. People was giving their opinions and stuff, like, "Oh, this is how I feel. I'm hurt by the whole situation. I'm hurt. I have to come to work and talk about it." I unmuted myself. I'm like, "Look, man, we in here talking to each other, talking about how we all sad. This is completely unproductive. Ain't no white people in here. Why are we having this conversation?" Then anybody wanted. The meeting was like 15 minutes longer after that. Anybody want to talk no more. But then they came with the diversity inclusion group, and we redid the meeting, and everybody was welcome. I didn't go to it. So they was they was upset. So Top Boss emailed me like, "Hey Jay, you weren't at the meeting. You know, we really wanted you to be there. Whatever. Can you be in this diversity inclusion group?" And it was, I don't know. I'm rambling, but it was just like,
that's because you had that comment, bro.
I don't even want to. Y'all already showed. Y'all just want to put us in a room and see how we feel, and like y'all not really trying to.
Bro, but you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? The fact that they were doing all that shit in corporate, bro. I say there's always two sides to a coin. The fact that they were doing all that shit in corporate, what was happening as well around that same George Floyd time? Motherfuckers was revolting. Motherfuckers was like, this shit ain't fair. This shit ain't cool. I'm finna blow some shit up. Motherfuckers was rioting. Motherfuckers was just I knew over people that was working for corporations that they thought was racist and just quit. So is this actual, we want to include and we want to be better and we want to be good to these people?
I think so.
Or is it, we don't want our fucking workers
to lead
this bitch.
No,
we don't want our workers to just
I think it's
walk
a little
off.
bit of both.
We don't want a riot to start.
I think it's both.
We don't want to lose fucking money.
I think it's both because there are people that was just like, we don't want to lose money, but there also were people that were like Southwest Airlines. One reason I rock with them so heavy.
I definitely got
like
flyer points there.
That
Big flyer points.
I rock with them.
about 2,000.
But like their CEO Like, I think what was one of the things he did? Well, one of the things he did was like gave up his salary to be able to keep all of their workers still on staff.
That's wrong.
That was one of the, I mean, he's a millionaire, so really. But at the same time, that's something that he didn't have to do.
It is something folks didn't have to do at all.
So
but at the same time, like you say, he's a millionaire, bro. And if I'm a CEO of this, well,
he
the CEO, I don't own this motherfucker.
He getting paid in shares. Don't worry about it.
But still,
good publicity. You know,
but see, and even like that's still not being good enough. Like, it's almost like, okay, well, what do I have? Like, do I just need to give y'all all of my money? Like,
I don't expect anything.
Look,
I can only speak for me.
Right.
I don't expect anything from the other side at all.
Right.
Zero.
Like, but what I'm saying, like, even like I see, because I've seen people that are sincere, that really. I've seen people that are sincere that want to change and don't know how, and they're coming to us asking, "How do we do this,
bro?
How can we come together?"
You know how you stop being racist, bro?
I respect that.
You know how you stop being racist?
You got the answer? Go ahead. Tell us.
Yeah, I got you. Golden answer right here. You stop being racist by stopping being racist.
Profound.
Boom.
Wow.
Profound.
Boom. That's all we can say. Boom.
Wow.
Look, just stop.
It
Things that you would be viewed as racist, don't do them anymore.
It go back to choices, though. It go back to choices, though, because you do choose to be racist. Although they are grown up in that, they instilled in that. Like, it's still a choice. You don't have to dislike a person because.
But and
us
honest
too.
And they don't. But the thing, I think what I've been saying is they don't know. If you a kid like
JC,
just like
I
remember you saying
They know.
you can't fault a kid that see the drug game in high school. They broke. You can't fault them for being drawn into that lifestyle because it looks good. Just like you can't fault a young chick that's trying to get with an older dude.
But at the same time,
you can't. That's so because
at the
that's
same
what you.
Time, that same kid grows up,
but they don't get. But they don't
get.
But
that
you can't.
This is no longer acceptable.
You don't know
bro.
that 1 + 1 makes 2 until you're taught that, right?
Bro, you was just
right.
Yeah, you right. You was right.
So.
Right. You was literally just telling me about perception and shit earlier, bro. You right.
Right.
We talking about grown people though. I ain't talking
but
about
even
kids.
still,
That's what I'm saying.
but even
like,
still, you don't know
life experience. Bro.
But if you grow up always just speaking your mind and not having an effect or return of you speaking your mind hurting someone else and them coming to tell you, hey, that hurt me. And all you do is grow up speaking your mind. So you just gonna continue to do it until somebody comes and tells you, hey, what you said, it messed me up. It hurt me. That made I'll speak for myself. That made me change the way I say things. That made me change my tone and how I talk to people because I realized that I can't say everything that I want to say to everybody. I can't say it how I want to say it. I needed to say it in the way that communicates to them best because the way they hear it is different for everybody. Sure. So like if it's somebody that all you've grown up to believe is if you want such and such, you just get it. Or if you're grown up to believe certain racist things that we know is racist, but they've never been taught until they get a black friend come and tell them, hey, what you did right here was messed up.
It's like racist.
And then they change it, and then we still saying, now you racist. But they like, no, I change. I'm trying. Help me. Like, okay, what else do I need to do?
So you saying that is almost like the same thing as you being like the Raiders coach shouldn't have got fired.
Nah, I just had a thought too. Cause what's crazy is we don't even call people racist. We just call their actions racist. So nobody's really racist until they make a racist action.
Over calling niggas racist.
I was saying we call people racist.
Not correctly. Cause how can you call somebody racist if they've done nothing racist? They've said nothing racist. They've done nothing. Like, what, they look at you wrong? Like, until somebody make a racist act, you can't properly
until they show racism.
Right. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you will, like, had you addressed the guy that you was like, come on, man, I'm not smart too. I'm just smart. And you shouldn't be shocked that I'm smart. Had you addressed him, he might have had some pride with that.
Cause the two is what words matter.
Right.
The two.
Right.
It could have been
absolutely.
It could have been. Oh, he's good looking, clean, a father, and smart. Or it could have been he's black and smart. The two is what threw me off.
Right,
and
that's what I'm saying.
I had no choice
and
but
so
to interpret
even
it.
if you address that, and you like, man, I don't like, let's say y'all get a close enough relationship, right? That now, fast forward 5, 6, 7 years, and y'all mad cool, and you get to know him, you in like friendship with him and all of that stuff, and then you say, remember when you said such and such when we first met? This is what I thought.
Why do I have to be your token black friend for
But
me to be able
how
to
is
address
that a
that with
token?
you?
It's just a friend. How's that a token black friend?
I mean,
He in this joint to make money.
bro,
Ain't no token black
bro.
friend.
Ain't too much color where I come from, bro.
Like it's not a token black. It's just I'm an investor. I'm investing in you. We've grown together, and that's it. It's not, and so we see it as a token black friend because that's our perception. That's what we used to. That's what the media tell us. That's what our friends tell us. That's what our family tell us. That's what society tell us. That we don't want to be the token black friend.
It's a real thing though.
It is a real thing.
In business,
Absolutely
different, but
it is a real thing.
in politics, education,
absolutely,
every fucking thing.
But it's not. See, and that's
That'd be a
again,
Sambo ass
balance.
nigga.
It's not everything. It is some
it's
things.
some specific things though.
It is some
It's
specific things.
Specific things.
But even in those specific things, it's not everything in those specific things.
It's in the over shit. Why is it in so much shit that has legitimate importance? Why is it in the legal system, bro? Why can I see it in the teaching system, bro? Why can I see
can.
Like why can I like that's what I'm saying. Why can I see this in things that have so much importance to my life?
You can see it in everything.
But
everything.
But that's the thing though, bro. That's the thing. Like you said, it's not in everything. Why is it in the shit that matters the most? Like you feel me? That's what I'm trying to get at. Because the majority, the shit that I'm gonna need, like, or the shit that's gonna rule or dictate the majority of my life is the things that's in it. It's in. So it's easy to say it's in all things.
It is
because it's in the things that matter most to me. It's in the things that I need the most within my life.
But again, I'm just gonna keep saying it's about balance. Because if you take the perspective of looking at everything is about color, everything is about you have to have balance when it comes to life in general. Like you can't take it and be like when y'all was saying the other day, everything is about perspective. No, everything. That word everything is dangerous because it's not. Very rarely, it's everything.
Most all things. The majority of things.
Like even like,
would you be wrong or right to always consider racism?
You would be right. I hate it. I tell people that all the time.
Let's be real, bro. I
tell people that all the time. One of the things I hate most is always having that thought: did they do this because I'm black?
You shouldn't assume it, but considering it is
not
wrong.
Absolutely,
considering is not wrong.
Absolutely, and it's not to me. It's not even about wrong or right. It's about like I was saying earlier, muscle memory. We used to it.
Yeah,
true. We used to just looking at it from.
And then how do you let it affect you? How do you let it come out and display? Like the young woman in line, she probably wasn't right. That could have easily been a thought in a later on conversation. I can admit that. Like, especially as a grown woman, you old enough to get in a bar. I don't give a damn if you have something to drink. You causing an unnecessary scene. You trying to have a good night out here. That's something we can have some drinks and laugh about later. Like, there's no need to cause a potential disturbance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can agree with that. It's definitely a time and a place.
Hey, we didn't talk our talk.
Yeah.
Chopped it.
This has been another episode of Real Nonsense. It's your boy PGE.
JC.
J. Clark. Appreciate you.
Also, wait.
Hey, y'all ain't doing nothing tonight. Pop out October 18th to Riddle's Comedy Club in Chicago. Your boy gonna be doing this thing up there on stage.
Giggling.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. Come holla
that's
at
like
me.
that's like a popular spot, right?
Yeah,
Is
bro.
I thought so.
I'm doing my thing.
I heard of that.
Bro,
Yeah.
Damian Williams, bro. Damian Williams.
I was gonna say Damian Lillard.
Look,
I used to
stop
say
it.
Wayne.
Stop it. I wish. Damian Williams, bro, solid ass comedian, bro. One of the funniest people in the fucking world. I really look up to him, folks. He really be in there a lot.
That's
And
dope.
my boy Larry Green, Josh Zuniga, a bunch of niggas in there, funny as hell, bro. We gonna have a good time. All right.